This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. The title of this rant is Tramps, Amateur, also sycophant diplomats want peace only if they make money. So the question is, what is the price of peace? So the two diplomats, Steve Witkoff, a New York real estate guy, Jared Kushner, a New York real estate guy who's the son-in-law of Trump, and who famously read a couple books in the Trump's first administration on the Middle East and thought he knew everything about the Middle East, and he got railroaded all over the place. Nothing good has come out of the Middle East in a long, long time. But these two real estate guys, they're going to be meeting with Russia, Ukraine, and then also Iran. Let me just say one thing about diplomacy. Diplomacy takes years. Every country has diplomats, and they immerse themselves in the country that they are working with at the time. They study the culture, they study the language, the geography, they study, the goods and services that are produced in there. They understand it. And it takes years to do that. And what these two real estate guys from New York want to do is they want to come in and throw these numbers around and stuff and say, oh, by the way, since we've done such a great deal for you and given you what you wanted, Russia, then how about getting a Trump Tower in Russia for us, because they want something out of the deal. Because remember, Kushner and Witkoff want money out of the deal, and Trump wants money out of the deal. They really don't have any experience in diplomacy whatsoever. And so nothing good can really come about from this. Now, I want to say another thing, is Witkoff showed up at one of the meetings with Putin, didn't even have an interpreter. Didn't have anyone working with him. No one from the State Department, no nothing. No intelligence ahead of time as to what was going to go on. And the reason why I say that is because, listen, every single country, they do their psych ops on everybody. They understand what motivates this person. They understand how they can maneuver this person, how they can twist this person, how they can, let's say, propagate this person into their line of thinking. They understand that ahead of time. Witkoff goes in there, he doesn't know nothing. They just play him like a fiddle all over the place. Now, there's this thing about Russia having thrown out this idea, well, we have $12 trillion in rare earth minerals and all kinds of minerals and oil and all this stuff. We want the United States to be a part of that. We want you to make all this money with us in the coming years. Let's just remember, right now, Russia is not even a $2 trillion economy. I think it's number 11 or 12. It's behind Italy, little old Italy, this big. Russia, nine time zones, doesn't even have the GDP of Italy. And there's no way that you're going to put up $12 trillion in Trump's lifetime, that's for sure. And the other thing that's going on here, and this is what's really, really getting me in the craw, and what everyone else is saying. Everyone else has been pointing this out all over the place. Guess what? Ukraine's winning the war. They're winning. They're taking Russia down. Russia does not have the capability to move any further into Ukraine right now. They want what they got, and they want more, even though they haven't been able to fight for it and get it for the last 4 years. And they say, well, if you don't give it to us now, then we're just going to get it to us later. But they haven't never gotten it. And right now, everything in the Russian economy is going to hell. Everything's going down. Their aviation industry is going down. They can't get parts because of the sanctions. Their railroad industry is going down. They can't fix the pieces, the logistics, the repeater lines, and everything that they need to do to get the railroads working right. That's not working. Their economy is going down. Their interest rates are like 22%. Businesses cannot keep up with this at all. Their manufacturing is going down. Their construction is going down. They're not winning the war. They don't even have enough men coming into the army to replace those that Ukraine is eliminating every single month right now. This is not going to go in Russia's favor at all. But they're going to keep trying because they're doing their psych ops on these two guys, and they're believing that, it's inevitable that Russia's going to win, And all I can say is, to my sisters and brothers out there on the conservative side, we need strong diplomacy because we need to make good deals for the United States all over the world. And it is very important that we have good deals and that we back it up with the force that we have to protect our investments. We can't protect our investments in Russia. This is not a deal that can help us out. Ukraine is winning, and Ukraine can win, and Europe is providing that for them. If Trump stepped in, it would help out a lot more. But what we have here is two amateurs working. They're trying to get bucks into their pocket, trying to get money into Trump's pocket, giving everything to Russia and nothing to Ukraine. You know, in all of their dealings, they've never asked for one concession from Russia. So this is going down. It's not going to go well for Russia. But as long as these two are trying to do it, it's this pretend cycle that maybe Russia is going to get something out of it. And all I can say is we need to have a united front against this. Ukraine is a sovereign country that was invaded. Putin is on the International Criminal Court as a genocide and crimes against humanity. He needs, and everyone else needs to be in there. Russia is coming to become a failed state. We must pursue this and not let these two amateurs give away Ukraine. Slava Ukraine.